A few years back, I rented an apartment from a friend who had just bought and renovated it, but couldn't find a buyer. I thought I hit the jackpot with a nice spot in a quiet neighborhood. At first, everything felt normal, but then I noticed something off about the lady next door. She looked like she was in her mid-40s, but her face was lined and her hair was wild. Every night I heard her voice through the thin walls. She'd be up all night blasting Christian radio shows and talking loudly to herself or someone I couldn't hear. After a week of sleepless nights, I decided to ask her to keep it down. When she opened the door, I got a peek inside and it made my skin crawl. Every wall was covered in crudely painted crosses with words like Jesus and angels scrawled everywhere. The windows were painted black, blocking out all sunlight. Then the smell hit me, a mix of mold, dog waste, and decay. Cockroaches scurried across the stained carpet, but oddly I didn't see any dog. I stammered my request for her to lower the volume, but she just stared at me with glassy eyes and slammed the door. That night, the radio blared louder than ever. A few nights later, my girlfriend was over. We fell asleep around midnight, and I jolted awake, sensing a presence. The room was dark, but I saw a silhouette next to our bed. At first I thought I was dreaming, but then I heard her voice. "You should lock your doors at night." It was my neighbor's raspy voice. She had broken in while we slept. The next morning I woke to strange noises outside. I looked out the window and saw her swaying in the yard, speaking in tongues, holding a plastic garbage bag. The smell of death wafted up, and I realized it must contain her dog's rotting corpse. I was terrified. I ran upstairs and knocked on another neighbor's door. The man who answered looked scared. He told me she had broken into his place too. One night, while watching TV with his kids, he got up for a snack, and when he returned, she was crouched behind the couch staring at them with a power drill in her hand. I immediately called the police, but they already knew about her. She was a violent schizophrenic off her meds. Since she owned her apartment, they couldn't make her leave. They could only try to catch her outside. For the next 2 days, I didn't sleep. I waited by the window for her to leave. Finally, at 2 a.m., I saw her heading to the convenience store. I called 911, and within minutes, 3 police cars and a van arrived. They subdued her and took her away. Just like that, she was gone. But the fear lingered. For months, I'd wake up in a cold sweat, thinking I saw her shadow in the corner. Even now, years later, I sometimes dream of her standing over my bed, her vacant eyes boring into me, gripping that drill.